Da-da-da-da. Okay, there we are. Hi. How am I looking on there? It's strange because the screen should be. Anyway. Hi there. Hi, how are you? So today, I've got box, my 14 box, moving box, which means it's one of the last boxes I think I packed. Looks like stuff from my cubicle, only games and sundry stuff like that. So it doesn't get cataloged exactly, and this is some of the stuff I'm going to take upstairs because it's so practical. But let's just dive into this. So, as you saw in the thumbnail, let me get closer here, is this. Now, of course, it's not mint because it's been in that box for a while, but this is a Hot Wheel Simpsons of the Homermobile. Great episode. I think it's the second season. Danny DeVito shows up as his half-brother, who is a automobile executive, I guess. Owns, like, he's like the Henry Ford sort of thing. And he lets Homer design his car. And if you watch the episode, you know exactly what a monstrosity it turns out to be. And this was just, I saw this, I think, probably at Walgreens or something. I said, okay, I got to buy it. You know, it is too cool. I'm not a Hot Wheels collector. I have the tracks. I have a whole bunch of tracks. Or my brothers do. I think they technically own them. Cars from the, I want to say, the first decade of Hot Wheels. Even got Sizzlers in there. Great tracks, great cars. Play with that. Haven't played with them since. Not even for physics class. But I like stuff like this that crosses over. Also in there is this box. Playdate in a box. Superpower Girls, which is basically what it says. It comes with kind of like a cosplay in a box sort of thing, really, when you think about it. Cosplay date? That's how I would market it if I were doing it again. But I think it's retailed. I don't know what this retailed for. Maybe 10, 15 bucks. You could probably look it up. Artful Playdate is the company. Wow. Not too good at marketing because I'm going to ignore that they don't have a website on here. No, playdateinabox.com or facebook.com, playdateinabox. Right there. Okay, good. But they should have made it more visible. Okay? Just saying. But it's like a cosplay thing, but for little kids to dress up, you know, like we used to do before we got this next one, I have no idea what it is. It says sample on it. Here it is. It is these balls, and they rotate. And I think the puzzle is you're supposed to get all the blue on the same side and all the white on the other side. That's what I'm thinking the puzzle is. This is kind of frustrating, as these puzzles are. But it's a nice little thing. Okay, there's that. Oh, yes. Here is, I have quite a few of these in boxes around the place. This is your shopping bag full of tiny crap that you don't really want to throw away because there's some cool stuff in there, but you don't have a good box. I guess technically I probably should have put these like in a written sample box. Those are great boxes, by the way. But for example, we have a Super Mario Brothers wallet. And yeah, it's hardly been opened. You can see that. But you know, it's your typical 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 pockets. 3 pockets for cards on one side, 1 pocket, clear window for your ID. And then, of course, pockets behind that. And, of course, then the bill fold. Right. Again, don't know what it's worth. What else do we have in here? No, that's not interesting. Let's see. When Marvel was putting out their superhero novels, they sent these out. So we're about Black Widow, Red Vengeance, Margaret Stoll. These novelizations are pretty darn good. The Squirrel Girl, I wasn't a fan before, but reading that, I read that in one night, got a free copy at the trade show. There's another version of that. I think I also have a Iron Man one-line around somewhere. Read that in one night. It was so good. It was almost like an origin story of, oh, here, C2E2 badge. I've been to all but two. One I missed because my nephew was getting married on Free Comic Book Day. So I had to be here the weekend before, which was last year. I avoided because not because of COVID, because no one was really quite thinking. It was just starting to happen when C2E2 started, but I had financial difficulty, so I couldn't afford. I went to ALA Midwinter instead and skipped. What's this? Deemed to have FMI Literate Worth by Mary Shelley. Semi-literate worth. Deemed to have semi-literate worth by Mary Shelley. And that'd be my friend. Oh, no. It's Ha. So that's... that might be Gene Ha. My good friend Gene Ha. Here we have a minifigure. I think this came in through the home office as part of an insert on a book or a dummy. I grabbed the insert. I don't know what happened to the book. This looks like a Ninjago, maybe? Yeah, see, he's got the little thing there, and there's the chest plate. The other one looks like a... Is that a Blimbo? It's got little divots on it. The Star Wars Death Star tech. You know, there's that crazy big helmet, if you want to call it that. Here we go. Yeah, Iron Man, the gauntlet. Excuse me. All right. Wouldn't it be cool if you press that and the nanobots like made a... Yeah, right, whatever. Here we have a beautiful, great logo, 5 Winds, Arc Siegel, and others. 5 Worlds, excuse me. Great series of books. I will do my best to F up any bigot who Fs with you. Wow, how's that for being an ally? I think I got most of these like at trade show things. What do we have here? Oh, Original Sin. Original Sin eyeball. Mad Eye Moody, right? Yeah, right. Is that wrong using a Marvel Original Sin as your Mad Eye Moody roleplay? Here we have a Superpowers micro figures, which I guess does have 2 points of articulation, of Lex Luthor, ages 14 and up. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Gentle Giant Limited. Collect them all. 4 of them. Batman Robin, the Joker. 1970s Joker with the tux. The Flash and Lex Luthor. You know what would be really disturbing is they made... See, there's the... Can't really see it. But the Joker... What if they just gave Joker a bodysuit? Wouldn't that just be super disturbing? You know, with the cheeks. Oh, yeah. This is from another good friend, Amy Chu. Her own caricature button. I don't know who did the button for her. Here we have Fight Evil, read books. Pantheon graphic novels. And then we have these 2 little bottles. I don't know. Oh, wait. This still has... Oh, I know what these are. Okay. So, got 2 of those. And I was wondering, did I just give them because they're cute little bottles? No. They are... Let's see. Oriental Trading Company, yeah. Which is Omaha based. But what this is... No, this isn't a magic potion. This is... Supposed to be. All right. A bubble maker. What do you call that? Bubble juice? Bubble. Used to be really popular when we were kids. That design. That brilliant design when you think about it, because it was corrugated on the ends. That wand circle, smaller circle that you could pick out. And I think they put the corrugation on there so that there was more surface area for the soap solution to cling to. So you got good bubbles when you glue through it. Anyway, I don't know what the science is of the design or who did that. Might have been a Whammo thing. Okay, now we got a box over here. As I said, this is part of a box. I'm going to not unpack the whole thing because this thing is touched just like crazy. So all these other parts. But here we have Katamino. I've been a fan of pentomino since junior high when I read a science fiction novel. Pentominoes, as you can see, are, if you take 5 squares and connect them so they're side by side, there are 12 different pieces. And they're different puzzles and things. 5 pieces, excuse me, not 5 pieces, 12 pieces, 5 squares each, so you have a total area of 60. This is a game, puzzles and such. It gives you an idea there of how they interlock. There are multiple solutions for certain things. But again, I'm a pentomino guy. This came through the home office for free. Only retails 25. It's solid wood. It's pretty darn good. Gigamic from 1992, 2002. So that's in there. Is there something else over here blocking? Oh no, this blocking is so small. Wonder Woman trading cards. Yes, that is the Garcia Lopez art, I believe. And there's an example of what the cards in the back. Of course, making blocks. Does a DC peel on it. Aquarius created sells us. AquariusImages.com. They have a whole bunch of stuff. You see them in Walgreens and stuff, all stores like that all the time. They're just on a pegboard. I have a Spider-Man set somewhere too, which is kind of nice. You know, they're not collectible cards; they're playing cards. But here's something I never opened, never tried to attempt to put together. Although they are pretty cool puzzles. Original 3D crystal puzzle. I did do the big red apple one. This is a pirate ship, apparently, but I only got 2 different ones on here. One's black and one is blue. RUGame.com. But there's an example of some of the different designs they have. 101 pieces. But these 3D puzzles are kind of annoying. Okay. Also, this I got from Toys R Us after they went out of business in New York City. Toys R Us, if you ever visited New York City, had that huge store with the merry-go-round inside. Ferris wheel, not merry-go-round. Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel's vertical, merry-go-round's horizontal. Similar ideas, though. They, of course, toys, the whole toy market went underground, imploded because of Amazon and things. So they eventually kind of went bankrupt and then remarketed themselves. I think it was Schwartz, I think, bought them. Still having trouble. But with their clearance, they went to down the street, 42nd Street, 42nd, 7th Broadway, I guess, where they all meet there. There used to be a Gap. That building then became they took the 2 stories and made it their clearance center. So I walked in there, of course, saying, okay, let's see what they got for cheap. And that's when I found this. This might have been $1, it might have been 25%, I don't know. Marvel Tsum Tsum comic box display set. And I bought it just because I like the general idea. This is the only one I own. This is all I own of Tsum Tsum. I'm not that big into it. But I liked the whole frame idea. But you can put other things in there, right? I like a book. Holds up to over 35 characters. Comes with an exclusive battle-torn Hulk. There he is up there. What a cute little guy. But again, and then you can take off the lettering on the back and store even more stuff. And you can even do this as a drawer organizer, really, too, if you wanted to, or even if you really want to be cool, as a desk organizer. You just put it on there and you just got all your different things in here, paper clips and stapler and whatever. So that's why I bought that, right? There is a limited edition Toys R Us bag. You know, keep away from the kids, yeah, right. Anyway, so that's what I bought there. That's why I bought that. I don't collect. I want to say I don't collect a lot of things. I do collect a lot of books, graphic novels, and ancillary graphic stuff. Games section. My Puzzles Paris. I got it because it's a beautiful map puzzle of Paris. I love maps. Puzzles are kind of fun, but I really like the graphics of maps. That's a cool idea. It's a nice way to learn a town. And Paris, I mean, just look at that photo. I mean, that is just a crazy map of one of the most famous cities in the world. Manhattan's a great. But this, geez, gosh, I don't think there's a single, it's like a crazy cool. There's not a single grid in here at all on this whole image. So, how many pieces? 1,000 pieces. About 27 by 19 inches. All right. Again, I like it. Haven't put it together. Probably never will. But I might. But again, I like maps. It's that graphics thing. It's graphics telling you information. Now this, I want to say I bought at a record store. I bought it somewhere. There's a card in here from Mysterious Island, which is no longer where it is. Let's move down the block. Great guy though. Great. He was probably one of the first comic book retailers in New York. He's moved down to about, I think, 10th Street or so, near the public library there on 6th Avenue. Used to be at 14th and 7th. Anyway, in the 80s, Starburr, that's STABUR Corporation out of Redford, Michigan, they did these wonderful jam posters for nonprofits. This one is Cartoonist Constitution. And what I did, as you can see, I'm just going to do a slow pan. All sorts. You see all the signatures on the bottom. It's just a nice jam poster. He did posters, print most posters of the period. This is 1987. So just to give a brief thing here, we got Kevin Feige, Christopher Brown, Hoas, Parker, Stan Lee signed his image. I don't know. I guess Spider-Man's in here somewhere, although he doesn't draw Spider-Man. I don't see him. Whoa. That's another great thing about putting these together. Maybe he's on here. Anyway, Unger, Paul Coker Jr., Lynn Johnston, Mort Trucker. These ones I recognize. Conrad, Chance Brown, Al Jaffe, Frank Johnson, Tom Armstrong, Mel Lasworth, Maury Turner, Badiak, Bob Faze, Dick Brown, Fred Laswell, Mort Walker, Mel Crawford, Cherry Fun Almiron, Will Elder's on here. Wow. Mike Peters, Don Martin, Bill Keane, Walter Lance, Woody Woodpecker, Dean Young and Stan Drake, Bill Keane, John Cullen Murphy, Sergio Aragones, Harvey Kurtzman, Jerry DeMons, Jim Davis, Charles Schultz, yep, Art Wood. Those are the ones I recognize. Most of these characters I recognize. Some of them I'd have to look up. There might be some editorial cards. Oh, yeah, there's Spider-Man right there. Boom. Okay. I paid $15 for this. I do have the print somewhere. There's another one that was done for kids, I think the year before. And again, they just marketed the hell out of the image. You buy a poster, you could get it framed. I guess you could get it remarked with the artist signing the actual poster. I don't know. That was the 80s, before comics were comic strips were the big thing. I do own those. This puzzle was a nice little thing to get on the side. Don't know what else they did if they didn't mini ports out. I don't know what happened to the company. Okay, so that did that. Okay, the rest of this is a big bag, tote bag of nothing else at the bottom there. Good. Here of stationery, office supplies, I guess you could say. No, I didn't steal these. These were freebies at work. Most of this is going to go upstairs because it's still on. For example, for $17, we sold a quill and ink set. This is, let's see what color it is. Writer's quill, right? This is Aladdin.com. I don't know if Barnes & Noble still sells them. But for a while, we had in our, before we even went into the art supply thing, we had our journal section. And that's where we put stuff like that. This box, for 8 years, there's a charger. 8 years, I have it on me. I used this. This is a Epic 4G, technically a Galaxy One phone, and I bought it new back then, $400, October 2010. It has a slide-out keyboard. Isn't that great? Yep, it still works. This, of course, is my original phone. The USB port doesn't work, so I bought a second phone online, and this is about 6 to 7 years afterwards. Online for $50, and it came with a separate phone with a USB port that worked. So I was using that to charge my phone because, unlike most phones today, look at this. Bang! Bang! There is your battery. So what I could do is I could use the second battery, charge that on this phone while I'm walking around with this phone. And then once this battery dead, I pop that out and put in a fresh battery in while I'm at the bar. So I don't have to go to the bartender and say, hey, can I charge my phone? No, I just go clip, bang, bang, put it back in, turn it back on, 2 minutes, and I'm good to go. So these were cheap online. So I bought a second one as well. I don't know why it was cheap. I bought the second one, I know why, because it had extra batteries, including this double thick. And he sent a special back that goes on. I don't really use this one at all. It's just extra 3.7 VDC, 3500 mAh, whatever that is. Right? A Lion 3.7 volt. Okay. And I still have those three. One doesn't turn on at all, but the charger works. So I can put the phone in, I can put the battery in, plug it in, and a little icon shows up with the one little line of battery power saying, hey, it's a charger, right? Great. Okay. So that's what this was. New Rochelle, New York. He could have 9 ounces. He probably could have handled it. He could have drawn it back. Anyway, so still use it. It's good. It's a, web browser doesn't really work. Nobody supports that web browser, so old. And then we have our JVC flats. And again, I do like the color purple with earmuffs. I don't know what they call them technically. Closed type ear pads, right. But again, this was free. I thought, hey, I'm going to need, at some point, I'm going to need earphones. So I grabbed them. Miscellaneous. Here's magenta, also JVC. iPhone, iPod, iPhone, iPad compatible. Does it say? Again, not anymore. I don't think iPods have even a thing on them, but there's the plug it shows. Again, I probably should crack these open to see if they do, because they might not even. Okay, what else we got in here? Oh, here's another little toy I got. This is called a puppet on a stick. Hi there. I am the Monkey King. I doubly cirrhosis of liver. He'll be here all week, folks. Try the veal. Okay. Let's see. What else we got in here? So, really nice Crane & Company standard envelopes Those were times when I had to mail in my. Again, nobody sends mail anymore, but Blue Moon, once a year, had to send in my tax return, and I mailed it. Oh, these are good. Yes, here we go. Schaefer Classic Calligraphy Pens, 1 mini kit. I don't know what we sold these for. These are nice though. These are nice beginner, cheap fountain pens. Blue, black, red, and green. It comes with 3 pens. Let's find out. Just check the time here. 8 o'clock. Masterpiece Theater is on. Second episode of All Creatures Great and Small. The new version, the new edition, not the old one. Oh, that's still good too. So there's your set right there. 3 nibs. They all look to be the same. Oh, no, they're lightly different. Yeah, they're different widths. There is a F, an M, and a B. And I want to think these are resealable, but I don't know. I don't think this has ever been used. That's a pretty cheap pen, really, but it works. For a beginner or a dilettante like myself, good stuff. Okay. Again, that's why I grabbed and what's going upstairs. Okay, what else we got here? We've got, now here is the tag that Barnes & Noble would have put on here. Calendar Club International Ventures, LLC. Sample ship date, 18 June 14. From Mikudo Multimedia Company. Index stickers. Novus Ordo Secularum. But here is one of the most famous cartoons, comic strips of all time. The Ascent of Man, Path, whatever, you know. It is a comic strip. Sequential, tells you a story. And it's been used all over the place. These are, yes, these look to be like Post-it notes. It's kind of cool, really. What else? Is this another one? Yes. Oops. Yeah, they're Post-it notes. Another box. So I could use one and keep the other. Oh, it's got a thing on here. Self-adhesive, made in Taiwan. So what then shall we choose as our next step? Index stickers. Okay. Mikudo.com.tw, Taiwan. I don't know if you can read that, but it's miccudo.com.tw. Yeah, and Disney's gonna copyright police are gonna come along and say, "Hey, you can't sing that. You gotta take down your video." Here is a whole bunch of pens I had. With an orca on the top. So it's like Orca Princess Magic. SeaWorld, of course. Here we have a Beefeater. Very tall Beefeater. Anything else in here? Highlighters. Ooh. This is On With the Show. Oh, it's a Mickey Mouse. Yeah, it still works. 2000 Disney MGM Studios. This is one of those little bubble pens where the thing slides. Best ones are where the lady's bikini falls off. Yeah. When I was growing up, it was, and these, of course, with all these type pens, is they have a twist thing on the bottom. See? That comes out and then you just twist it and it goes back in. When I was a kid, we had one. It was a streetcar, which was pretty cool. And it moved really quickly, too. We just go, ooh, kept us occupied for hours. What do I got here? Sharpie. Ooh, here's a good one. Here's, 2 things. This is all dried up, but it's Mount St. Helens ash. May 18th, well, it's dried up. Of course it's dried up. I thought May 18th, 1980. Came through the office. Someone threw it out. Pen doesn't work. I can't get the ink, the ballpoint to run. But you don't need to because you're just having it for the pen, right? Hopefully this isn't like Kilauea, where if you take a rock from Kilauea, there's a curse with it. This, I think, because it blew up ash all over the place, it's fine. But here's the one of the few pens I bought. What's this pencil say? Love harder, create harder. Piper Parrish, whoever that is. Anyway, I bought this. Kinokuniya. bookstore, Japanese bookstore in New York City and other places. But what's great is, one, they have a great manga section. But you go downstairs and they have their stationery department. And I'm telling you, oh man. I mean, the paper alone is good. This looks like it's dried out or close to it. This is a Zebra JF 0.3 millimeter. Specifically JJH15.3 millimeter pen. Zebra Sarasa clip. Yeah, it's Japanese there. Okay. But I bought this because, one, it's a nice fine point. Of course, I have trash here. I can use. Well, I shouldn't use it. Here. That is how fine. Can you even see that? Yeah, it's like a scratch there, right there. Those two parallel lines. That's how fine it goes. And it's purple ink. And they had the inserts there, the extras that you can buy. And I like purple. I do love purple. And it's purple ink. I don't know how this screws. Oh, there we go. Let's see how much ink I have left. Wow, that's not a lot of ink left. But enough to do it works. God, look at that. Look at that point. You could kill somebody with that. Or etch something, really. Rubber is slightly deteriorating. Here's another interesting one from Papermate. Clear point, 0.7 millimeters. Oh, okay. That's nice. So here it is. And this. Oh, it's a mechanical pencil. Yeah. And there is your eraser there. And it's clear. You can just see all the innards, the guts of a mechanical pen. Kind of cool. A little over-designed, but pretty dang cool. Okay. So that's pens. And yes, I do have as I mentioned earlier, I do have a Whitman sampler box just full of pens. Great for holding pens. And again, walking around New York City, as I did back then, I would find stuff all over pens on other things. Here's a nice classic, let's not flare, PMOP USA. But you know the design. What they call it, felt tip markers. Right. I remember those were big back in the 70s. As a kid, I was like, oh. And that was before Crayola came out with their markers. What do we have here on the side here? Oh. Just in case you need a major award, you can make your own. This is from Chronicle Books, $12.95. ISBN 978-1452-114361. Don't know if it's still available for 2013. And multiple toppers. Wow. Pretty dang cool. So, nice little paper sculpture. On the other side here, we have various pockets. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, yes. The limited edition. There's a winner. The Barnes & Noble winter theme. To bring a holiday spirit into your stores, we created this graphic we call Bookville. To bring that spirit to your desk, we put Bookville on this mouse pad for you. Glenn Kaplan, creative director. Oh, there's a Bookville screensaver. That still works. Still available. Let me try that. Well, yeah. Let's just all sorts of junk here on my computer now because I've been. No, I'm not going to. But it's farago.com/screensaver.zip. Try it. See if it works. I'm thinking this is pretty dang thick. This is good. It's almost like double ply foam on it, man. This is good stuff. But no one uses it anymore because it's optical. You know? Yep, no longer do you have to clean your mouse balls. Okay, various portfolios, including this. This does not have a tab. I have another one. This is actually a portfolio. Raquel Industries from China, 2011. But again, it has the plastic pockets in there. So like if you're showing off art samples and stuff, great, which is why I haven't used it. Various Chronicle books gave out notebooks at their book expo. So I got a whole bunch of those I haven't used yet. Probably never will. Oh, some more pens down here that got loose. Oh, here's a cute one. Here's the pen. Yes. And another felt tip marker. Oh my. Almost. Oh, it's double. But you can't do both at the same time. Oh, wow. And how do you, oh, that's how you get the pen. So there's a little tipper topper there. Made in Taiwan, of course. It's interesting that both can't go. Oh, no. Both can go. You can do that. Do double punch. All right. Somebody got paid a lot of money to design that. Do you think they have like in their portfolio somewhere or framed in their office? Oh yeah, I did that. Here we have. Oh, well, there's something inside here. Almost broke it. National Parks History of the WPA Poster Art. This is a very cool story. This is 978-16-19-83-5344, $17. I'm sure you've seen the calendars. I have a few. I guess keep recycling them. I just flip the page to whichever month so that the dates match up. I don't care if it says February 20th, March 2013. If that March matches the current month. But what happened here was gentlemen working at the Park Service. They were cleaning out stuff, tossing it on the burn pile. I think that's a true, real, you know. And he came across these old posters done by the WPA to promote national parks back around the 30s and 40s. He saved those, reprinted, reproduced them, and then he did some research and found some black and whites, microfiche copies, and restored those, replicated those. And then this became so hugely popular, the National Park Service actually commissioned new photos for parks that didn't exist back then, exist now, but in this style of WPA. So cool story, right? A nice design. This is on the bottom here. A little piece of Post-it notes. Okay, blank Post-it note. Here, this is kind of cool, it's not very practical, but it is a wallet. Not practical because, one, it has an elastic on it, which means it can break anytime. And then the other problem is, how do you keep it open long enough to get out the card, right? Very durable, though. It's, you know, it's like brushed aluminum. Mine that I use now, this is the second one I'm on. First one just kind of self-destructed, broke, similar idea. Sliding plastic. I think I paid $8 for this at the MoMA design store. You say, yeah, that's a lot of money for a wallet, but look at that. One thing is, because it's so thin, you can only hold maybe 6 cards in here, is it keeps your wallet from getting big. Of course, you ask, well, what about the other stuff? My system was front right pocket. If your pickpockets are listening, front right pocket was my cards and my money and a pen. My front left pocket was house keys. All the keys I used. No car keys back then because I was in New York. Back left pocket was my handkerchief, and back right pocket was receipts and other papers. That was my system. And then I would just clear out those pockets every so often. And it worked wonderful, as you can tell. Okay, we got 2 more things in here, it looks like. Maybe more. This is 25 artist tile postcards. 978-14-41-31-9722. $5.99 for 25. That's not bad. Again, artist tile postcards, meaning it's blank on one side, Create your own postcard designs with ink, pencil, pastel, gel pen, and more. Your popper press. So it's $6 for $24 for 100. 24 cents a card. Yeah, okay. A nice little package, right? For 25, that's all you really need. You don't need a whole lot of them. And then we have this big box. This is cool, actually. The mini medley. Assorted set of tone notebooks, 3.5 by 5 inches, 64 pages. Sewn, full rainbow. Again, that's kind of, I'm probably never going to use these, but they are nice little notebooks. Poppin, Poppin. This is they're in New York. Oh, this is made in China. But again, nice little bit of stationery there. Okay, and I think I have one more. Oh, yes. Steve's magnets. Oh, yeah. I do like magnets. Those two stuck together. Yeah, I know. Oh, I see. The little sticky glue that kept them in place. So, here are the 4 designs, which are kind of cool, right? Little kitty cat playing the turntable, scratching on the turntable. Oh, clever. My favorite, of course, the monkey, the critical monkey. The cute little teddy pup. And the hippie chimp. Hippie chimp. That'd be a good character name. And again, like I said, I like magnets, so I grab these. Steez, Culture Nick, NIK.com. Who knows what these retailed for? Maybe $10, $15. But nice designs, really, when you think of when you look at it. Anything else? Oh, yes, 2 things. A few more things down here. We have more magnets. We have Amelia Rules, Jimmy Galloway, great set of books. Hopefully they're still in print. And 21 Olympic Winter Games out of Vancouver, 2010. And here we have, my mom gave me these a long time ago. I never used them. Easy Brush Interdental Cleaners. So again, what it is a high-tech toothpick, really. Dental floss sort of thing. Which I don't like and never done. So, wow, that's that for that box. Look at that bag. Oh yeah, and here from Mary Sticks, Mary-stationery.com. Some of it's been used, but doesn't show up on the light, does it? There we go. That's good. This is kind of fluorescent, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 colors. Sticky notes? Yep, they're sticky notes, all right. So again, this is a little something fun I found at work. And there you have it. So that bag's going upstairs because all of this is functional. I don't know if I'll ever use any of it, but it's good to have out and about. Boots in the boot. I just got to get it all back in here. So let me. So that's that for that box. A little something unusual. Some unusual stuff in there. Hopefully it's cool. You enjoyed it. The puzzles. This last box. The pens. And the knickknacks and things. You know. I don't want to say I have great taste. I have eclectic taste. And if it's fun, yeah, hell, I'll grab it. If it tickles my flimsy, I'm there. So, hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to get us all back in here. Thanks for watching, commenting, sharing. tolerating. What's the word? Patronize. Not when you patronize. My proclivities, I guess you could say. I know I'm not making much money off of this. I don't even know if anybody's watching. If you do watch and enjoy it, great. I'm glad someone else is as well as me. To me, it's just a way to go through all this stuff and figure out what's in here. Figure out what I've got and where it is. So, again, thanks for watching, subscribing, commenting, sharing, just being the person that you are. I appreciate it. Anyway, I'll see you soon. As always, it's coming up on 45 minutes, 20 minutes till Masterpiece Theater, All Creatures Great and Small, period drama, post-war, it looks like. Actually, might be pre-war. Based on the book by James Herriot, where he is a new veterinarian sent from Scotland, Glasgow, out to the wilds of England to become a veterinary doctor, and basically Dr. Paul before Dr. Paul. So yeah, true story, which makes it even better. And so yeah, if you get Masterpiece Theater, you should, because it's public television, it's free. PBS Passport will have it for streaming. And yeah, it's a good show. It's not as hoity-toity as Masterpiece Theater could be, but good shows. Good show, yeah. Anyway, I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.